Hello everyone, I'm Nicolas Poulain and welcome today to a webinar. The topic today is a new website. So we are going to look at the navigability of a website, um, and then we'll go into some resources such as training, how you can find the training you need. And register for it, as well as some other resources such as the blog we're gonna use to post marketing information, but also things like new release of a software. So it'll be interesting and important for you to be up to date and sign up for the newsletter as well as the blog post, so that you can be aware of what's going on here. We'll look also into webinar registration and the archives for you to get access to past webinars. And finally, we'll go into a member portal and see how it works and what you can get from this portal. Okay, so let's go into the navigability. So I won't spend too much time on that. This is the home page. Okay, so you have basic information about Transvetter, some testimonials from our customers, things that we provide such as services, um, and then all our product as well. Okay, so you can see for yourself and go to our website and find out. One important thing, we need you to sign up on a newsletter. So that is obviously for newsletter, but also all the communications. We have also upgraded our communication platform, and it does require you to be a certified customer that you agree to receive those communications. So we need you to go on our website and put your email address here and hit subscribe. Okay, so that is important. Otherwise, we most likely won't be able to receive all our communications, which you may pass on some important information. Here you also have our YouTube channels, um, so you can check that out, and as well as LinkedIn. Obviously, if you're not following us on LinkedIn, please do so. Go here and just follow our LinkedIn as well. Okay, so that's the home page. Then the rest, I go fast on that. There's information about Transvator and Transvator Americas, so our history, etc. Okay, so let you browse there. As well, we have some information about type of industry. We serve automotive, aerospace, energy, and medical, and as well as academic for the universities and such. Okay, product and services. So you see here all our products. So Forge, obviously, CodeForm, SimEat, Faircast, Rent 3D, Transwell, which is our new welding software, DGMU about the macrostructure simulation. And then we have simulation services. I don't know if most of you probably are aware of that, but we do provide simulation services. So that's also one way to use simulation on specific projects. So we can do that for you and run simulation for you, and deliver the report with all the results you want to see. Okay, so that's in there. It's into product and services. Okay, so that was quite quick on the navigation and navigability. You can again just go on the website and you can browse and see for yourself. Okay, now what I'd like to talk about is training. All right, so first we have training services here. So we have different type of training. The only one basically we are doing now is online training. So all our trainings are online due to COVID-19. So once we have the okay from the CDC, we will, resume all on-site training. But here you have some information about what we do. So online training, on-site training, and corporate training. So the corporate training is still on. We actually had our winter corporate training early in December. So now the next sessions will be in June for the summer session. Okay, so corporate training are preset topic that are open to anybody. So it's not specific or dedicated to a company, but it is across companies and it's dedicated to a topic. Okay, so we'll go into that later. And so for now, everything is online. Again, usually we do that in our office in Chicago. But due to COVID-19, we'll proceed with online training only. Okay. Well, I can go and click here. So this is, and you can access here to training schedule. Okay. So you come here to look at all the training. So you have some filters by software, um, by corporate training. Okay, so what you see in there is you have a lot of different topics. Mastering Forge NXT, mastering die stress analysis. Some are part of a corporate training and some are not. Okay, so you'll see, and the one that are not part of corporate training, they are just open for you guys to contact us, and we'll set up training date and the specific topics you want to see in this training. Okay, so the non-corporate training obviously are more customized to your needs. Okay, so now let's focus on corporate training. So here I have for the filter on corporate training. All right, so you can see all available. So for now, and obviously we'll expand that, but for now we have mostly Forge, and Forge and SimHeat. Both software can be incorporated in that because it's related to the heat treatment. Okay, so heat treatment or induction heating, both will be for SimHeat and Forge. This is the same interface, so anybody can follow quite easy. For corporate training, you have the options to register directly. Okay, instead of just contacting us, you can just directly register. If you hit register, it brings you to Eventbrite, which is another platform we use to book training meetings or like this webinar, and you went through this process. So here you can directly select a time. Now there's only one for this one, I think. That will be in June. When you have several dates, you can pick the one that works best. So for example, starting with Forge NXT, this corporate training will be available on June 1st of next year. It will be online. And then you can just buy your tickets right there. Okay, so it's 400 per individual. Okay, you have the detail of the training here. Okay, so with those two online sessions, 2 hours each, so 10 a.m. It's all Central Time, by the way, based in Chicago. So 10 a.m. Central to noon, and then you have a lunch break, and we resume at 1 p.m. Central to 3 p.m. For the last part of a corporate training. Okay? So same process with any others. And the one that are not corporate, you just hit contact us, and it brings you to this form, and just put your name, email address, company, and then message about what is the training you're interested in, and we'll just follow up with you and arrange for the training to take place. Okay, so those are those two important information I wanted to give you about training. If we go down here, you have, in case you haven't um, or you don't remember the license management policy, again, those are more targeted to non-customer trying to understand how it works. So we have information here. Okay, so let's move to resources now. Okay, so first we have the blog. So what do we have so far in the blogs? We have several testimonials. One important, because this works differently than the newsletter to be automatically or to receive automatically an information or an email when we post something on the blog. Please, you need to register here as well. Okay, so same thing, just the email address, subscribe, and then every time we post something on this page, you'll receive an email to inform you that we have posted something. Okay. You have a search bar too. Okay, so you can look for some specific topic and see if there's anything in the blog about that. All right, so this is, for example, a testimonial from Forestia about Forge and Transworld, and you can look at it here, and there's a video here that you can look at. Okay. All right, so over post here, there's some announcement for the NXT 3.1 webinar. We'll have one actually in January, still not on the website, but we need to figure out the date for the new 3.2 that will be released pretty shortly. We actually have the version and just need to send it out to you guys. Okay. So things like that, and testimonials and other information. Okay, so that will be our blog. Webinar. So you are probably familiar with that because you went through this process to sign up for this webinar. So here we have only two. Again, we'll add some more. So this is what we are doing now. This webinar about the new website. Next week we have before Christmas we have on December 22nd we have the Faircast for Foundry Applications webinar. So I'll be hosting that one as well. If you have any interest in casting, that could be a good time to join us and see what we can do for you. Obviously, you have all a lot of information already here into the Faircast page as well. Okay. So yeah, check back time to time into this page here to see what webinar we are hosting and which one you might want to sign up for. We of course communicate on that. So again, make sure you have sign up here. I'll go back here again at the bottom of the page. You have sign up for a newsletter. That will be also part of those communications. Webinar archives. So if you missed a webinar, and most of them are free of charge, so they will be available here in our archives. So if you missed the one on 3.1, you can watch it here. And then you have all the webinars we've done, the free webinar we've done during this pandemic period. So you have a lot of them. Just feel free to come back here and watch them. Okay. Okay. Then just contact. Here you have information, but just if you need a message for us, email us, and we'll get back to you. ASAP. Okay.